but not too unexpected. You can shoot them, surely. Turn that off a sec. If they weren't there, I could rush someone in. What would... how much damage would that do? It would barely touch it. Okay, we want to be able to do as much damage as possible, so let's just move those along. Move those along. Bring my catapult in where it can definitely hit. This guy can't from here. But I can hit that, so... Oh, that's... that might be the one to go for. Let's do that. That was not quite as effective as I had hoped it would be. But we can move them in. They'll take a bit of a hit from the... Oh, I can't go in this turn? Well, that sucks. Let's get everything in we can. You may as well just heal up. Oh, we can promote them. That'll speed things up. We'll go... double support bonus. We'll go one down there, just for a bit of difference. Yeah. Yeah, we're at war with the world, effectively. Screw the world. We'll take them all down. Unit needs orders. Who? A builder. Oh, yeah, I was going to come down here and build some farms, wasn't I? Oh, that's not even my territory. Well, let's go to there. We'll build the two with the idea to put one in there as well. Spain. Yes, attacking me from behind unexpectedly. Of my frontier cities, we do at least have city walls, but we've got units coming down, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Skip. And the crossbows we can shoot. It's got to be on the city. There's no one else we can shoot. Nice, promotion available. I don't really want to go rushing in, because I will take a fair chunk of damage. Let the catapults do their work next turn. Or one of them. Well, nothing can attack me. Go on then, I'm going to do it. To hell with it, I'm going to do it. I retreat back to my orchard up there. And the scouts over here, I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone over here who wants to attack me. Oh, it's crossbowmen. Right, we can't shoot. And we can't upgrade. They're there out to remind me that I need to upgrade them. You produce a stud farm. And we better go and keep an eye on this. I think it looks like I might have to... I'm going to take this. And then I think I'm going to go... I'll offer them peace. Oh, we went for that. Well, it is the wise move. I've been denounced. They think I'm a warmonger. Me, who has not declared war on anybody. I am the warmonger. Yes, of course. I know why it is. It's because I took those cities. That's entirely why it is. To hell with them. Right then, catapult time. Still can't do that. I could move in, but I'm going to try and... I'm going to keep thumping these. Yay. Little bit. It's a bit weird being targeted by so many countries after bullying one lonely Aztec. You cleanse them so many times, no one bothered. No one likes the Aztecs. So it seems like nobody likes me in this game. Right, come on then. We're going to try and get a big hit on the city. I'd like not to lose that catapult down there, so if we can knock this city out before that happens, that would be really nice. Come on, we're going to have to do it. I can't waste a turn. How much damage is that? If we can get them down to... Oh, it's not going to be enough. What would that do? That would... I'd take a bit of damage. Oh, it's going over a river. Go on then. They get a bit of advantage, but basically I come and trash them. That's how it should be. We'll move up there. threaten the flank. And the swordsman, it gets it down low. I don't know if that's enough to do it. It's low. Was that enough? No, not quite. Just not quite. Okay, so I think the plan is then going to be to return. They're not needed over there. I'm going to return and start preparing for an attack on Toledo. And we'll get peace with these guys. It'll make finishing off the Aztecs later much easier anyway. Right, you have built a catapult. Excellent. You needed a catapult. We needed those. We kind of need better walls, but I think... What else can we build? These are ranged naval units. Or shall I send one of those down the coast? Can I upgrade those other things to quadriremes? I think what we better have is something on the ground. Swordsman. We'll get some swordsmen out. Where else? Here. What was I going to build here? I mean, they were going to take these on, but... can't remember if I had any specific objectives. They just built a granary. Still 13 turns for a builder. Ancient walls. Yeah, we need some protection. Hey, Pan, no, it isn't. It isn't Heart of Irons 4 at all. No, we're playing something a bit different. Well, you'll know Civ 6. I'm sure you'll have seen it. But there was an Ethiopia Pack DLC came out just last week, I think. So 2K Games gave me a copy. So yeah, let's try it. I haven't played Civ 6 for about a year. And from what I can tell, it doesn't feel to be a huge amount of difference playing this Ethiopia Pack. It's just a different colour. It's a couple of different units. But there is some secret societies in this expansion as well. So we haven't found them. And we probably won't, because it just seems to be like we're just going to roll over all the enemy civs and stomp them into dust. And that's going to be our tactic that seems to have been forced upon us. So I'm sending an envoy. Okay, let's put him in, or her in. Who's I working up? Toronto? I thought Toronto seemed like a good bet. As long as I haven't lost any of these. Yeah, I kind of like having allies, so... Let's go. What would that do? In every... No, it doesn't matter. Let's go with Toronto then. We're gonna get another one on our side. I need to have allies all over the place. Right, this guy. Bring him down towards... We'll start the Siege of Madrid in that case. I won't bring these over yet. I feel like I better have some troops over here in case something goes horribly wrong. I want those in that spot there so they can skip for this turn. You can skip. We'll come back to you. I need to pay careful attention to this. Did I miss anything? Oh, he's going there. Right, he's building a farm. Farm. Buy that if we have to. Don't kill my catapult. It has to survive. Just one more thing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really sneaky and I'm going to get as much XP out of that fight as I can. You haven't played Civ since the second game, but to be fair, back then you tried... Yeah, don't flip and clear how to play it. Yeah, it's moved on a bit. Not necessarily for the better, but definitely for a very different sort of game. I still think Civ 4 is the pinnacle of that series so far. But Civ 6 is good. I'm still enjoying most of it. I like it when you finally get to war. It takes a long time to build up an army. It takes a long time to move them across a map. I find that slow. But when you actually get into the fighting is pretty good. And very different to the like Civ 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, this unit here, if I get a free attack off, I'm going to take that city, but I'm going to try and do some damage first in the hope it gets a bit more XP and I can promote it. I'd so laugh if that worked. Yay! Right on his head. Did we? Did we? Well, 3 XP. No, it's nice. At the same time, I don't want to weaken any of the units too much either. So, we're going to chuck some swordsmen in. That's going to take the city. Yeah, city's mine. Then we get peace. Then everything else is still at reasonable strength. We've captured a unit. What do we get? Builder. Nice. And progress towards divine right has been boosted. Keep city. Keep the city. Yeah, no, having it back. Let's go and talk to him. Now we want a peace deal. Make peace. We get to discuss this, right? This. Oh, yeah, proposed deal. That's fine. So. No, we're not doing it at that. We want... Right, we want that, and we want that for 30 turns. And we want Kempwala. And I cannot accept this deal. And we will give you... Do we want to give them anything? Gold per turn, 10. I want that city if I can. Let's take off the truffles and the silver. Hang on, how do I reset? Make this deal more equitable. So I'm getting Kempwala. For 30 turns, I'm giving him 21 gold a turn. Oh, do you know what? I might just go for that. I think that's quite good. Okay, one more beer. Hey, Mark. Thank you for putting these on YouTube. You're welcome. If you're enjoying them on YouTube, that's great. It's always nice for people to come and tell me what videos they're watching and which ones they like. So it kind of gives me an idea of what else I should be making and recording. So cheers. That's really appreciated. I'm glad you're liking them as well. You're more interested in Total War Rome back at the time? Total War Rome was good. But the Civ games, I played them, oh man, starting on the Amiga with Civ 1, which I loved. And I remember one of the best things about that game, and this was something about games back in those days, they came with a manual, and the Civ one was about that thick, and not only did it explain how to play the game, because there was no internet back then, it had this wonderful sort of brief history of the world section in the back, which loads of war games used to do. They used to come with like a historical write-up of whatever their historical period was. It was fantastic. That's how I got interested in history. But the Civ one was really good. I found it really interesting. It wasn't just like the other games I played had a brief history of a battle or a war. This had like a brief history of humanity, and I thought it was fantastic. So yeah, stuff like that can really, really inspire people. I think you just don't get now, unfortunately, but I thought that was really great. So can I actually remove that? Is there a way of resetting this? I mean, I want the city. I'd rather not pay as much as that. And I don't really want the silver. Because I think I get that with the city anyway. Hang on, if I cross that off. Right, cross that off and that off. Right, so. We want that one. Make this deal more equitable. Okay, we're back to there anyway. I'm willing to pay. Okay, I'm having that. That was quite good. Should we instantly declare friendship? I'll send a delegation, I think. It's going to be war again with them at some point, isn't it? Go on then, I'll send a delegation. Not today. Make demand, make deal. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? So, I got everything I wanted out of that. I've expanded my borders. I've got their capital and 3 of the cities. This one without fight, which was cool. Does that come with the silver? It comes with the silver. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to be skint for a little while, but we can live with that. I think that was a good fight. So we need to get those cities beefed up. We need to get, without a doubt, city walls built. Going to be priorities, I think. This place, it has ancient walls, right? Yes, it does. We now have a fight with Spain, France. It was France, wasn't it? Yep, France. And the Japanese, who I haven't actually seen. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about them. I've got 1 crossbowman on this border. We'll have another catapult. With 2 catapults, which is a few turns away, we have enough power to take Madrid. Well, I hope these places can hold off. I mean, these are on our side, so Candy's fighting for us. We're just going to come back and conquer all this. We're going to get the land that we wanted. These guys, are these against us? Let me just check. They're at war, so we could conquer them on the way past, which we might well do. So where are we at? Where is this? This is Tenochtitlan. Ancient walls. Just no question about it. Gives us time to defend if anything comes. Do we need to? We're going to repair anything? Meeting house. Ah, they've got a more advanced holy site. Ancient walls, I think. Yep, we'll go with that. Just keep us safe. I'm going to leave a unit there for a couple of turns to power up anyway. And this place, well, it's not very well developed. But I mean, I was worried about taking this because look at all the hills and jungle. And there was nowhere I could get range line of sight for my catapults. And I thought that was going to be a costly fight. So I'm happy to buy that one. Oh, hang on. Is this this is the area I sent my ships around here. It's full of barbarians. But that's cool, because it gives me expansion space, should I decide to go that way. I think my efforts are probably better spent just building massive armies and conquering the world at this point. I feel like it'll be more fun, and rather than trying to build up cities from scratch again. That'll take a long time. A long, long time. We need housing, so we'll go for the granary. We need a builder down there. What have we got here? Oh, they're my crossbowmen. Right then, ship them out. We're heading away. We've got new conquests, and you don't get a promotion. The poor old catapult could really do with a heal up. Got another builder. Just go there and farm it. Build a farm there as well. Bonuses all around. Who else needs an order? We've got crossbowmen here. Oh yeah, into there. This is just to hold the line until we can get the army up. You might as well try and convince Nan Madal to worship the cult of Mr. Krabs. And this crossbow is ready. Excellent. Sorry, this catapult's ready and in position. And this builder. Oh yeah, that was to get the fish, wasn't it? I remember now. We'll go and get the fish. And you... We will probably never be able to afford to upgrade you for a long time. So let's put them on Fortify outside the city. The scouts. Do I want to bring the scouts back? They'll run into a fight at some point. I mean, I've been denounced here. I don't really have any cash to send delegations and stuff. I feel like I'm going to get picked on by these lot. And then... I mean, I'm not worried about the fighting. But the fact that I'm at war, these lot will consider me a warmonger and then like me even less. Which then just pushes you into being a warmonger because you've got no option then. Actually, every single game of Civ 6 I've played has gone down that route when I think back at it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You upset someone, they call you a warmonger, they won't trade with you, they threaten you with war, they go to war with you, you defeat them, everyone else calls you a warmonger, you have no option but to go to war. Yeah, it's like a never-ending cycle, and it's not my fault. I'm innocent. I have to wipe them off the face of the earth. It's the only way. I've turned into a fascist. Right, okay. Who's in there? Crossbows. Can we get you out of there? No. Next turn. Oh, I forgot they were still moving. We've got some crossbows up here. Let's fetch them down through Stonehenge.
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
Yeah, that's true.
The Navy has both a tradition and a future, and we look with pride and confidence in both directions.
Denounced? What a silly word. It's kind of funny that they're like denouncing me as if that's going to change. Look, everyone hates me. Unfriendly. Why? Why? What's making me unfriendly? Does it tell me what? Perpetually on guard. Well, I'll denounce them then. Screw you. There is something that tells you, isn't there? Gossip. Your delegate Meshesha learned that Australia has just received a foreign delegation. It appears they come from Ethiopia. That's not gossip. I sent them. Important information. To raise your access level. Ah, here we go. This is what I want. They're pleased to see another cultured civilization. They class me as cultured. I am flattered. We sent them a delegation. We have different governments. My warmongering. I feel really aggrieved by that. When someone declares war on you, what are you supposed to do? Just sit at the border and offer them tea and biscuits until they go away. I feel really aggrieved by that. They declared war on me. Admittedly, I was in the middle of trying to ambush Spain sneakily, but they declared war on me. It wasn't my fault. My lord, I'm innocent. Right, let's explore a bit anyway. You may as well just heal up there. I haven't actually lost any units, as far as I know, in this. Is there anything that needs building here? Well, I suppose we can have some cows. A lumber mill. We own that one as well, don't we? Should we go get the sheep? Let's go get the sheep on the border. And we'll just keep advancing home with this. That really needs healing up. Okay, I'm going to put them in there. And I'm going to have to heal. There's no point moving them out beforehand because they are just completely knackered. Those swordsmen. I might be able to take Toledo with 1 catapult and 2 crossbows. Oh, hang on. We've got trouble coming. Right. Into a flanking position. Gunpowder. That would be excellent. Did we find any niter on the map? Because that was kind of one of the things I was really... That doesn't show up until you discover that technology, does it? And then you scour the map looking for it to see who's got it and who hasn't. Yeah, if they fail to recognize my existence or refuse to, I'll have to cease their existence. It's the only way. We've gone straight from like offering them tea at the embassy to wiping them off the face of the earth without any form of political discourse in between. I don't see any sources of niter. That wasn't there before, I'm sure. Or maybe it was. Damn. So, will this stuff show up in other lands that I don't know about? Because this is the stuff we need for making... Oh, here we go. Right. It's a strategic resource. Is Nan Madal still at war with me? Yes. Let's see if I can just buy that. No, okay. Well, that is going to be mine. It's 6 turns anyway, so let's hope they don't expand before I do. In which case, gunpowder in 920 AD? That's a little early for the... I don't know, they might have had it in China by then. Cartography. Some better ships would be a good idea. Oh, we can navigate ocean tiles. I think we'll go for that one. What's that astronomy one? Siege tactics. Renaissance walls. Own 2 bombards. We're not there yet. Let's go for gunpowder. Did I hear you started playing Euro Truck Simulator 2? You did? Yes, that's correct. I bought it. I found a nice cheap price for it. Bought a copy. I've been watching... Who have I been watching? I've been watching Cringer playing American Truck Simulator. And I'd always thought these games would be immensely boring to play. I mean, driving up and down motorways, watching out for traffic, and having to obey the rules of the road, I thought that can't be interesting. But it looked really chilled out. So I've only played a couple of... I haven't even played a couple of hours on it yet. I've done a couple of runs to earn some money. It's not bad. It's quite good fun. I can see the multiplayer being a lot more fun in it. Hey, Maz! Thanks for the sub. That's very kind of you. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. This sounds... I bet Maz is a Euro Truck Simulator player as well. Am I right? I'm going to say that this. We'll see. You like American Truck? Put something on in the background like YouTube and hours go by. It is quite good fun. I mean, I quite enjoyed it. You're not. Okay. Here's a fair guess. You must have played probably more games than I have, so I thought there was a fair chance you could have done. Right, we've got a catapult. Let's bring the catapult in. So how are you doing, Maz? What are you playing at the moment? Let's see. Am I bringing these fellas over? Oh, we might have some trouble here. We've got walls, at least, so we can shoot these. Can we shoot these scumbags? It's got this symbol, City Range Strike. Oh, yes, I can, okay. At least we've got walls. We should be able to hold them back. I might bring these guys over. Can't get there. Via this route, just to be safe. You 45 for the time being. You're good. You turned 40 last weekend, so you're old as dust at this point. You're still younger than me. So none of the old as dust comments, thank you very much. 40 is the new 21. It's true. It's absolutely true. It is. Yeah. Hang on, I need to go and get my slippers and my blanket's getting a bit chilly in here. Do that later. I'll get it when I go and get my medicine at the break time. A nurse is waiting outside. So yeah, you'll be fine. Hey, Indigo. Let's see, where are we? Where are we? Choose a civic. What's war like? Medieval fairies. No, medieval fairs. Every time I look at that, I read it as medieval fairies. Medieval fairs sound quite good fun. But this looks... Oh, that's the alliance one. Yeah, it's quicker. We'll get that. We'll get an alliance with nobody at all, because we're universally hated. I'm getting COVID medicine. No, it's just my old age medicine. Me and Maz, now that we're both over 40, it's just one of those things that comes to us, unfortunately. Stops us getting the shake, stops us dribbling into our our pea soup and stuff like that. So it's just a thing. And well, happy birthday on turning 40 anyway. I hope you had a good time. Or was it like, she says, oh, I'm 40 now. I'm not going to go out and celebrate. I'm just going to put my feet up, get my pipe and slippers out, read the paper, and watch a rerun of, I don't know, what the 40-year-olds watch on the telly reruns. Starsky and Hutch, the A-Team, that would fit in. That sounds fun, actually. I could actually watch those. Where are we? We'll send these crossbowmen down to... It's going to be the quickest way. I feel like I need something facing Madrid, but I'd kind of like units facing these lot as well. Oh, man, this is all coming back. I've got a wall of... A storm of excrement coming back to face them. I'll send them down to face Madrid, because that's got to be the biggest risk, surely. I would think. Beta tester for vaccine, but actually you're just too shy to admit. I am a beta tester. Well, I've signed up to be a beta tester for the vaccine. They haven't they haven't got in touch with us. Had your friends at your family's property? It was fun. Went swimming at 2 a.m. then had a fire going down at the water. That sounds really good fun. It sounds bloody cold, but it sounds good fun. Went for a walk along the river today up in Swaledale, and I dipped a finger in it, and it was pretty damned icy cold, which is to be expected up there. Get sun for about 3 days of the year. Water was around 20 degrees C. That sounds all right, actually. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all right, isn't it? Let's build... No, what have we done? Oh, we're going there. Are we? We don't need to build there. Hang on. Did I misjudge this? I maybe misjudged this. I maybe looked at this tile. Okay. Let's come out there. So we have a builder. What does this builder need to do? We could go and put